Hey everyone, Durrani here from VG247 and I've been kicking down doors and shooting bad guys in an early preview build of RICO London and I've been enjoying it. So I hope you enjoy the gameplay. I'm going to give you some fast facts about the game and also my thoughts and impressions. RICO London is developed by Ground Shatter Games. It's a first-person shooter that can be played solo or co-op. Levels are procedurally generated and it gives off a sort of roguelike feel to keep players guessing and add replay value. It is presented in one of my favourite styles of graphics, cell shading. This is Ground Shatter's second RICO game and the first one was well received. I didn't play the first one personally, so I'm not going to be comparing the two. We're just going to go straight for it. Slide through this door, freeze. What's that? It's illegal substance on a shirt. RICO London caught my eye a while ago because the graphic style reminded me of a game I used to love back in the day. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the game 13 from Ubisoft. Oh, what a game. It's nice to see other games with this comic book style aesthetic. There is a story to follow along with in RICO and I'm a sucker for police stories set in London. I used to love watching The Bill, if you know, you know, and more recently Line of Duty, which isn't actually set in London, but it is British, so that's besides the point. But if you like police dramas, the story in RICO has you sorted and it's now voice acted. Its story is presented in a dynamic comic book fashion, which of course pairs with the cell shaded art style. I'm playing solo in this gameplay, but with a good friend in co-op, this would be giving big buddy cop movie vibes, and I love that. So what do you actually do in RICO London? Well, you stop bad guys, gangsters, terrorists, people who don't know how to dress very well. Sorry, what is this guy wearing? Oh, that's a grenade. That's a whole grenade. You go floor by floor, breaking down doors and breaching rooms. Once you breach a room, it triggers a slow motion effect. In this slow motion time, you either headshot everyone you see like a human aimbot, or you realize you've bitten off way more than you can chew and get pelted with bullets from close range because you chose to slide into the room with way too much confidence. Slide through this door. I still haven't reloaded it! I think earlier levels give off the impression that it's quite an easy game to play, but as the game goes on, you start seeing less and less crowbar and baseball bat wielding enemies and more with light machine guns, rifles and SMGs with way more damage and god tier aim, and at higher floors, other obstacles that I'll talk about in a moment make you take your time when lining up shots so you can't go in guns blazing every single time. If you clear a room successfully, you'll hear a sound play to signal there are no enemies left. If you look around, you'll find pickups, weapons from your fallen enemies, health, ammo and throwables like grenades, throwing knives and C4. The weapons you pick up are your first means of getting stronger. You'll quickly find the ones that you prefer more than others. My favorite is the pistol with simply red dot sight and laser. It's just easy to use and has virtually no recoil. My least favorite is the shotgun because in the bullet time slow motion effect when you breach a room, the time in between shots with the shotty feels like a lifetime. Once you've cleared the floor, you'll know you're at the end of the floor. When you defeat the boss, you'll know exactly who the boss is because it'll be some big bald guy with a massive machine gun. You're offered some upgrade options to make you stronger, new weapons, consumables to keep you alive, perks like reduced damage while sliding or more ammo when you pick up an ammo pouch. I wish this menu had a bit more oomph. I feel like something's just missing here. Once again, it is an early build, so chances are it will change before release. Once you're finished upgrading, the story will progress and you'll get a radio message from your boss giving you an update to the situation inside the building and what's to come. What's now behind those doors are a higher number of bad guys, more equipped bad guys with more HP, weapons that do more damage, and the bloody bastards have got grenades now and are taking hostages now. Oh man, it does get pretty tough. And that is essentially the gameplay loop. There are other game modes like a daily mission where you can go for high scores, and I would love to see what speedrunners can do with this game mode. But as a whole, what you see is what you get. It's fun, it knows what it wants to be and isn't trying to do too much. I think its simplicity would work very well on a Nintendo Switch. It's just fun to play. Learning the combat flow and moving fast through the floors was a joy. RICO London is out later this year. The date is to be confirmed. Releasing on PC, the Xboxes, Nintendo Switch, PS4 and PS5. Let me know in the comments what you think of the game. See you later, guys. Hey Hey, thanks for watching this video. Consider subscribing if you enjoyed it. It's free and you can always unsubscribe at any time. Take a look at our other videos if you like. Also, check out VG247.com for around the clock gaming news and updates.